What's up, people? It's Tony here, obviously. This is my third episode for my show, which has been a long time since I've actually done one. And the reason for that would probably be because I've never really. I've had a lot of people say that they'll be a guest on my show, and they usually don't end up being the guest because they can't make it or something else comes up. So I guess tonight it's just me, the single guest, I should say, just me hosting my own show and being the guest on my own show. Anyways, let's talk about the world. What is going on out in the world? Japan had the earthquake and the tsunami, as everyone knows. Let me think. What are my thoughts on that? That is pretty devastating. And we're out there now, helping, which is a good thing. But what really irritates me is how everyone thinks it's the end of the world because of this disaster or natural disasters that are happening around the world. It's kind of dumb. It's like, oh, it's the end of times. That's what you hear a lot of people saying. But I just, whatever. I don't fucking care. Let's see what else. Charlie Sheen. You know, I just gotta say right here, Charlie Sheen right there. Seriously, because he's freaking crazy out of his mind. But, like, he's willing to say, hey, dude, don't fuck with me, buddy. That's seriously what he's saying. So, Charlie Sheen is like, he's right there, like I said, in my heart. Or wherever that is. Anyways, okay, don't give me shit. Alright, this is like my third episode. It's been like 2 months since I've done one, and I'm basically trying to think of stuff I want to talk about. Oh, and here's one of them. Friends. It is hard to keep friends. I noticed that, man. Because sometimes you just can't keep the right friend. A, friends are going to lie to you. B, they won't be there for you. And C, it's high school or whatever. It's hard to connect with people that don't live with you. Like, I've had a lot of friends that this is what really pisses me off. I'm starting to alienate myself from them and only hang out with my girlfriend, which was what I did since the beginning of freaking time. But, the reason friends to me just like, I can't stand them is because most of my friends, they're the type of people that they will literally just like, they'll say they're gonna do something, like we're gonna hang out. Hey, we're gonna hang out, dude. But, no, they don't hang out. What happens is this. They don't answer their phone, and they ignore me. And it's the same excuse. Oh, dude, my phone was off. Oh, my parents said I couldn't. Why couldn't you tell me? Like, at least I have the guts out of all my friends to tell them when I can't hang out. You know, I don't just, like, ignore them. What the hell do you have to hide? That's just my freaking question. As you can see, I've got glasses now, which is pretty awesome, I guess. And the screen's in my freaking face. But seriously, what do friends have to hide? Why do they have to lie to us? It's just like, oh my god. Like, most of my friends, they do this too. They'll just like, they won't even tell me where they're going. I know it's not my business, but like, I want to know what's going on, you know? Say we're sitting down at a table and I'll be like, where are you gonna go? And he's like, I'll be right back, I'm going outside. Now, I probably know what he's gonna end up doing and he won't tell me, which doesn't make sense. Like, seriously, what do you have to hide? You know, my mom told me the other day that, like, a friend is a friend who's your friend all the time, not just sometimes ignore you. Like, that's true. And, like, I'm getting sick of people that do that. I'm starting to narrow down my lifestyle around friends because my only real friends are the ones that are there and they don't ignore me and expect me to feel sorry for them later. Like, I can't fucking do that. And friends is just hard to keep, mainly because of girls. Girls always come in the way. And when you're with a girl that you love and you've been with for a while, it always gets in the way. It really sucks, but that's what happens. I dodged my friends a lot because I just wanted to go hang out with a girlfriend or, you know, something like that. And a lot of them have done that to me too, which I can understand in many ways. So anyways, besides friends, let's talk about school. It's stressful, hard to keep up in. Especially rumors. I hate rumors so much. And right now, between me and my girlfriend, there's a big rumor going around. Which I'm not going to mention because it's not even worth talking about, but I'm going to talk about it right now. Let's just say that my girlfriend had gotten a text message from somebody saying that they heard from somebody else that I was hurting my girlfriend. Like, I can't really say it because I don't want to put it live, but let's just say it's a rumor. And my girlfriend was pretty upset about the rumor. She's just like, oh, I hate high school. I'm like, that's me too, dude. I really hate high school because all it is people running their mouth. It's just irritating. Really? Laptops? Anyways, it's irritating to have people in life that will just do that and then think they can get away with it. Especially there's like people out there that think they're hard. They think they're tough. You know who you are if I'm talking about you. You think you're tough and you can take on everyone. I hate you if that's who you are. Seriously, I don't act tough, and you may say I do, but I don't. I'm more of the, don't mess with me because I'm always going to have something to say. I'm going to come at you like, hey, you just told me fuck you? Well, fuck you, buddy. Like, seriously, I'll just keep going. If they go, that's cute, I'm like, is it? Does it, interest you? I'm a smart ass. I keep going because I just can't handle that shit. There's a lot that I could keep going on about that, but I'm going to switch subjects. Because I asked a lot of you what you wanted me to mention on my video, no one responded, sadly, which I hope gets better. But a friend of mine wanted me to say something about him. Colin Benford, this is for you, buddy. You're beast. That's what he wants everyone to know, that Colin Benford is beast, which he is. He's a good friend to have around. Very funny, and when you get close to that guy and you go have like hangouts or whatever, like maybe you just chill in someone's house, some funny shit happens, and you could basically recall those stories with him. He's a cool kid. Colin Bedford is beast. Anyways, that is a word that is in my vocabularies. Anyways, I always say it. Speaking of words, I hate how like there's always, because we're so sensitive in America, people have to write like petitions saying don't say the N word or don't say the R word. First off, I'm not racist, but you should know that that's really all I do is tell like racist jokes because I think it's funny. I would not go to a black person and say, what is up, my... Yeah. I'm more of a smart ass. I'll be like, what up, my racial slur? That's how I roll. Or I'll actually say, what up, my N word? But seriously, I won't even go that far because some of them do take it pretty to heart. But a lot of them, they don't care. They just kind of sit back and enjoy it. My nose is really stuffy, you can tell. But anyways, okay, so today... Anyways, there is that word. Wow. Well, today I was looking on the internet and I just activated my Twitter page. Now, I did that a long time ago, but I had never really used it because I thought the idea of Twitter was stupid. But now that I'm using it, I'm actually meeting people around the world that I've like never met in my life. Well, it's pretty cool, but if you should seriously make a Twitter and add me. Just go on Facebook and I'll tell you what my username is, because like with Twitter, it's just like MySpace, you have to have a weird freaking username. What else should I talk about? Internet. I realize a lot of people take the internet for granted. Like, what I really hate is hearing people say this: I don't like Facebook anymore. It's drama. No, it's not drama. You're drama. You make the drama. Like, people are just like, I'm not going to post my life on there. You post your life on there. That's why. A lot of people won't have a MySpace because A, MySpace sucks. Who the hell still has a MySpace? But like, why would you go on MySpace in the first place? Because, I don't want people to know about my personal life. Well, they don't post it. Like, seriously, if you have Facebook, don't freaking post your life. Like, why do people like think that everyone's out to get them? Then again, that is the world for you. But still, like, we take internet for granted. And internet is just, it's a good use. It can save people's lives. Look what it's doing in Japan. There are people out there, like, updating what had happened from, like, Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Like, wow. I love the internet. Without the internet, I don't know where I'd be, because I don't go to school to make friends. I really don't. I go just because I'm supposed to. And at least, like, at school I can just access the internet too. Like, the internet, dude, is helpful for a lot of reasons. And it sucks for a lot of reasons too, because you got hackers and douchebags. Trolls. YouTube, Facebook. You always got like a troll that just doesn't know when to shut the hell up. But like I said, we take the internet for granted when we really shouldn't. Why do I keep taking my glasses on and off? It's just like the lighting, I don't even know. Okay, rolling good on time. But yeah, like, that with the internet. We're going to move on from the internet. I'm tired of talking about that now. My reasoning for not being active making any shows is because every time I tried to attempt it, my internet like sucks. Not the internet connection that my dad hooked up, it's the one across the street, because for some reason I can't connect to my own Wi-Fi, but I can connect to the neighbors, and like it totally sucks. It like stops. I'll be in the middle of a video and I'll look and be like, what the hell? I was talking for 8 minutes and didn't record it. Speaking of screens going out, well, that made no sense. What am I doing here? I'm seeing things. I'm sorry about that. But that's just like, it's almost irritating how things are like that. Just internet, and I like internet, but it's irritating how something stops me from trying to make a video. Another thing that stopped me was, again, the guests. I didn't have any guests, sorry. And then another thing was I had a lot of stuff to do, mainly with school, getting classes, dealing with my relationship with my girlfriend, like, we had our fights, ups and downs and all that, but working on it. And then basically dealing with friends in general, and dealing with life, it was all life. Like, I didn't really sit down and feel energized to do a video. It just wasn't something I felt like I had the potential energy to do. And because it is a new semester for me in school, I had a hard time getting used to all the stuff I was doing. Like, I have to do a computer class. There's just all sorts of stuff that I gotta do that is just like, wow. A lot of things take forever for me to comprehend. Like, I have to get used to sitting at one spot, otherwise I go nuts. That's why I move around. And I talk a lot. If you know me at school, you know that I talk a lot. And wow, just looking at myself right now, the freaking computer reflection of my glasses is irritating me. And I'm sorry if you can see that and not my eyes. I feel like I'm like yelling at you. No, actually, I would like to thank everyone that's been watching my show and keeping up. Mainly Colin Bedford. You've been there watching it. One of my friends, Dakota, I mentioned him when I was mentioning smart ass people. My girlfriend for being the guest. Jacob S. Wine for being the guest for the first show. And basically anyone else that has volunteered but couldn't make it. What I would like is for people to keep watching my videos and spread the word. Tell everyone at school, well, Prairie View High School, wherever you go in Commerce City, hey, the web show's The Midnight Show with Tony Trujillo. You gotta watch it, because this Mexican here always has something to say, whether it be judgmental or true, or anything actually. Mainly, like, he'll talk about Hollywood, and he'll talk about all sorts of stuff, which is what I do. Now, I guess I'm not sure right now if I really want to do a second part to my show. I mean, I had thought about it, but I just don't know if that's what I want right now. Because I am kind of running out of things to talk about. Oh, actually, I had just gotten a PSP. It's a white one, and it's really cool. But see, I got a game called Medal of Honor Heroes, and I started playing a PSN, PlayStation Network or whatever, online. There are way too many hackers on there. And a lot of them say everyone does it. I'm like, yeah, but it ruins the gameplay. I'll be playing a game and, what the hell was that? Wow. I'll be playing a game and like something bad happens. I'll be like running, killing somebody with a Thompson machine gun. And this takes place in World War II. And then like all of a sudden a bunch of freaking grenades come flying. I'm like, douche! And I'm like, what the hell is that? I start getting irritated. And then it's like a freaking hacker. And every time I'm trying to hide from what's going on, it'll say, you've been killed by... There's nothing there. It's a freaking hacker. Like, seriously, we have to hack and ruin games. Cannot stand it. Dedication. I'd have to say a movie I'd like to dedicate to everyone to watch would have to be... think about this. Machete. It was a really good movie. Robert Rodriguez directed it. It's got De Niro, Jessica Alba, Danny Trejo. It's a good movie. It's like a Pulp Fiction movie. It's really awesome. Speaking of Jessica Alba. I did not know she had a Twitter, and when I found out about that, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to follow and see what's going on. That did kind of sound stalkerish, but that's the term. It's follow, more like stalk. Should just be stalker. But that's pretty cool to find that out. Another movie I just watched the other day, I think it's called The Soloist, or The Solist. I don't know. It's got Jamie Foxx and Downey Jr. Now, I'm not going to talk about what it's about because I have to... Let's just say you got to watch it. Really, really good movie. Well, I guess that's all I have to say right now for my first segment. Stay tuned for part 2 of the Midnight Show of Tony Trujillo's 3rd episode. Thank you for watching. Have a great time. Go to the bathroom. Do what you have to do. Why the hell did I say that? And then come back and watch my shit. Please ignore me trying to stop the video.